So this is a couple jobs back to back, but we needed the jailbird costume to get the a couple of the bottle. Well, I think it's actually just the last bottle. So let's see here. Okay, anti-rail press R1 to sprint. Oh no. Huh. So I could do the rail grind on anything. Um, Murray can now use his charge attack while moving, and we have trigger bombs for Bentley. So now we could do remote detonation. Kinda. Yeah, actually. God, I miss Twilight Princess. What if I could get if I could get yeah. Better not to poke that bear. Yeah, well, Sly's in the slammer. We obviously can't play as him.
Looks like it's up to me to recon the area. I need to get some shots of that prison, but I better keep a low profile. I don't want to alert the guards.
He says as I just blow one the fuck up. It's not here. I was gonna see if I could find our old friend Clockwork. Yeah, but I want to. I would like to stream Twilight. I was thinking about streaming Twilight Princess because I have a physical copy of it. It's just. I'd have to get the ability to stream from it because my capture card only does HDMI. But I could do it because, if I remember correctly, the Wii U can play from that, but I'd have to get a Wii U.
Let me get a shot.
I'll think on it. That's gonna be something in the future.
Unless I'm mistaken, that is definitely a munitions dump. Very handy.
Why shoot the turtle in a wheelchair? He's done nothing.
Aha! There is clearly some structural weakness along the rear wall.
That annoys me. We're almost to 40% for the bottles. Oh. There's Tennessee Kid Cooper.
Howdy. Howdy yourself. Looks like you must have ticked old Toothpick off pretty good. I like that. You got a name?
It's Sly. Sly Cooper.
Now, son, you should know I don't take kindly to folks funning on my family name.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I swear, I'm not joking. I can explain.
Talk ain't worth spit, boy. Only one way to prove you're a Cooper. Bust us out of here.
Right. My friend Bentley's working on that. I hope.
Sly, press the square button to swing that ball. You'll smash through that wall like it's made of cardboard. Sly, you need to make your way to the bottom of the tower. Sly, here's your chance. Use the ball to break down that door and bust Tennessee out.
Yeah, so you're able just to switch in and out of the costume. Which
Okay, kids,
you're
clear.
probably gonna want to because,
Alright,
boy, is
I
that
guess
costume
break time is
slow.
over.
You can probably move that container.
Why am I the only one with the ball and chain here?
Listen, friend, they're planning on hanging me tomorrow. You want to trade? I'll just stay right here and lend you my moral support.
Alright, as you all know, we got a lot of work to do. And by we, of course I mean you. I need this prison operation running like the fucking what I stole from my dear old pappy. In other words, perfectly. I need that gold transport built, and I don't need no hitch in the plan. Then, after we stretch Kid Cooper's neck, we'll track down the rest of that flea-bitten gang.
Do you mean our gang or Cooper's? Or Kid's gang? Questions for later.
Sly, try moving those containers into the wall.
It's that time of year again! Yes, sir! It's time for the annual Toothpick Appreciation Festival! Oh, right there!
Yes,
boy!
you did
I
it!
can hardly wait. Why, I'm happier than a jackalope in a powder keg! It's going to be stupendous!
Sly, you're gonna need Tennessee to carry the TNT to blow the perimeter wall. Needless to say, you'll want to make sure he steers clear of things like fire or bullets.
Naturally. Thanks, Bentley.
Son, who is it you keep talking to?
I have a thing in my ear that lets me talk to my friend. And now he's telling me you need to carry some of that TNT so we can blow the gate.
Sure. I got voices in my head telling me to blow things up too. They've been right so far. Let's get to it.
I love Tennessee. He's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's how we can round grind. We could just legitimately just
Look
sprint.
around, Sly. There's bound to be a switch somewhere.
Figure I'll wait by the door while you work this one out.
Alright, listen up. You all know about my secret vault, which I guess means it ain't so secret. Whatever, forget that. The point is, there's a lot of stuff in there. So you all need to keep your mouth shut about it. Except to tell the two guards about it.
Well,
I
looks
guess.
like we can
But
mosey
anyway,
along now.
this is getting
I'd
pretty
like to make it through
complicated.
this in one piece.
job,
If
Sly.
you don't
So
mind.
here, nobody's talking about it in public, okay? We can't risk having any interlopers find their way inside.
Oh, secret vault, you say?
Sly, use that melting pot to move Tennessee forward. Just avoid the flame.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet. Shoot!
Yeah, I think it's cooked. The TNT has blown up.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
Oh. Okay.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
Just gotta make sure I get there in time.
Keep going, Sly.
Well, I ain't carrying this barrel for my health.
Great. Keep going, Sly.
Well, looks like we can mosey along now.
Way to go, Sly.
Yeah, so far Tennessee's the only one to call out like Sly on the future tech. Oh, the laser
Looks like
grid.
somebody supplying Toothpick with new technology. That is a phased carper race, Sly. One touch means instant death. Switch it to your jailbird costume and try using that ball in a different way. Press the R2 button to get on top of it. You should be able to ride it around using the left stick.
I'll just stay right here and lend you my moral support.
Again, I really do like these levels introducing how the costumes work, because it does give us a pretty good idea of like all their gimmicks.
Let's keep moving along.
Sly, it appears that archway in front of the door is some kind of locking mechanism. And that block is the key. Now you just need to figure out how to get it in there.
So, tell me about Sheriff Toothpick.
Toothpick? That shady son of a gun is crookeder than a sack of corkscrews. Plus, he framed me for that bank job and took the gold himself. I just know it.
I like how these guards are letting me do this.
Tomorrow ain't my birthday, but I do not care. I want the cake anyway. Yes, so I need you all to rustle me up a big old chocolate cake with the candles and the frosting and lots of sprinkly things, right? Then I'm going to blow out my candles and eat my cake, all of it, while you sing me a birthday song. Fun, right? Fun, right? Fun.
All right.
Use
I
the
guess
ball
break
to get
time
across
is
the floor, Sly.
That's a lot of shit.
I might be glad I'm carrying the TNT.
Attention! So I've been figuring out the new work schedule, and I see a whole saddlebags worth of requests for time off. Time off? What incarnation? That don't hardly make no sense. Don't you all love working here? You get the fresh air, exercise, excitement. What? Not love? Oh, this whole time off thing really stuck in my craw. But I'll figure out the solution, yes. So by the power vested in me, I hereby declare time off illegal. That's right. So don't worry about it no more, because you can't have it.
I mean, fuck 'em? Like, okay. Like, why? We're gonna really enjoy
Funny
beating him.
how I'm the one who's got to lug the dynamite. Huh, well, let's get going. I ain't
Oh.
getting any younger.
Especially because we gotta find your cane, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe you should get to cover.
I just want to say I knew you was a Cooper the second I laid eyes on you.
Thanks, but Tennessee, we need to go. You ready?
Well, not really. Whoa! Yeehaw!
With that, it's another job done.
Somehow, we had managed to survive and make it back to the hideout. Once there, Tennessee gave us the lowdown, how he'd been planning the bank heist that should have gone down in Cooper lore as his masterpiece, only to have a mysterious new sheriff arrest him before he even reached the bank. Curiously, the robbery still occurred, and all the bank's gold was stolen. Tennessee was charged even though he was already in prison, and the gold was never recovered. Of course, he had a strong suspicion it was Sheriff Toothpick himself who had stolen the gold and framed him. And after a little research, there was no doubt he was right. Bentley was able to uncover plenty of information about the sheriff. Although he changed his appearance somewhat, Toothpick was a two-bit gangster from present-day Eastern Europe. According to his file, he'd grown up loving two things: gold and cowboy movies. He eventually specialized in gold robberies, and for a while had masterminded some of the largest scores around the world. Then he abruptly vanished. The word was he had always thought of himself as a gunslinger, and it looked like he had found a way to make that a reality. The guy was a real loose cannon. We'd have to watch our backs if we were going to steal back the missing gold and restore Tennessee Kid Cooper's reputation as the greatest outlaw of the Old West.
We can't play as Tennessee yet, because we have to do his introduction quest, but for right now, let's grab these. So now we can now deploy a heat-seeking bomb as Bentley, and Sly can now control his charge attack. But now that we have... Yes, now that we have the jailbird costume, let's go get the rest of the... bottles. This is probably gonna be where we, like, getting the 30 bottles is probably where we're gonna call it for the day.
Who's there?
I have a feeling all the ones I'm missing are all related to the train. Hey, 5 masks. That means we've got the first thing unlocked. So now, for 5 masks, we get the ability to switch our paraglider to the image of a wise monkey. Hold on a second. It's the company logo for the developers. Okay, so that puts us at 28 bottles. I just heard something. Alright, Seth. Yep, yep. No. Okay. Okay, one more. Ow. Okay, now for the fun one. I don't know where the fuck the last one is. Hmm. Trying to think where we haven't looked. Probably tucked in a corner somewhere. Oh. Well, I don't have a PS Vita, so can't use that. Hmm. Blue ball hunting in this game in particular is just really hard because of the fact... Hey! Like, that's how close I have to be to hear the sound. It's not even the size of the world. It's the fact that the sound radius is so small. I knew it had to be tucked away somewhere in a corner on ground level. And the main issue is also, I can't... It's not like I can use a guide or anything because of the fact that I go in blind for all the clue bottles. So... Every guide uses their own numbering scheme, so I would have no idea what the fuck someone considers bottle 1 or bottle 2 compared to me. And we're done. Mugshots coin. I actually never collected all the bottles on this stage. I don't think I actually ever finished this stage on this. As I said, I mentioned earlier, I know the story of Sly 4, but I don't know I never beat the game because I never actually owned it until recently. I specifically bought Sly 4 for this for the full series playthrough. But we're gonna check what Mugshot's coin does. And then we actually might call it just because we've been going for 5 hours and I have work in the morning. Actually, no. We'll do one more level because I want to do Tennessee's first level. Let's see here. Okay, so it increases loot drops. That's gonna come in handy.